It's understand your language. What I mean by that is not English and grammar, because I wouldn't teach that class. I'd be the worst. I need to go to that class. We're talking about what words are you saying? How are words affecting your life? And this is critical, okay? Call these powerless words. We put them in our presentation, we put them through our daily life, and we don't realize how bad they're hurting us. So the first word I'm gonna throw up here is the word can't. Now, other than just, I'm not going to deliver that because it's illegal, you can get us arrested. I'm talking about that can't. I'm talking about, hey, we're going to motivate you to get the $2,000 car. I can't. Hey, you're going to lose 50 pounds. I can't. Those can'ts. They have no place in your vocab, and they'll do nothing but hurt you. Okay? It will pull you down. You'll have everybody around you also telling you things you cannot do. And that's important to understand. That's actually called the crab bucket syndrome. I don't know if you've ever heard that, but in Maryland, you have the crabs, put them in a bucket. One starts crawling out, another one will reach up, grab its leg, jerk it back in. Okay? When the reason they call it crab bucket syndrome, you start doing well, you're going around, you're being positive, pumped up, people are going to start tearing you down. Two reasons. Some will be like, that's not normal. You'll hear that. Don't be normal. Nobody needs to be normal. Normal sucks, by the way. Or they're being fake. It's fine at first you can be fake, but eventually it'll become reality. The second part of that is usually your family and your friends, because they're telling you there's things you don't want to do because they don't want you to get hurt. But believe it or not, you could go and try something and fail at it. That's not hurting you. Staying doing the same thing and expecting different results and you're not going to take any challenges, that's really hurting you, but then you're okay and you're fine because you're not stressed out. I want you to get outside your comfort zone, shake things up, and we're going to do that for the next few days. So one word's can't. Change out either to I can or I will not. Pretty direct. My favorite one is the word try. I have outlawed that word in my house. I would rather my kids say the F word, and the youngest one's 5, than I'm going to try. I'll show you why. This is really a lie. This is a word that needs to get removed out of your vocabulary. It has no meaning to be there. Actually, in some languages, that word doesn't even translate. Because here's what it means. Not really going to do it. So try means, hey man, we're all going out this weekend. You want to come? Yeah, I'll try. No. It's like I go back to Facebook. You invite somebody to an event. Yes, no, maybe. I don't want the maybe. No, maybe. Everybody's like, maybe because I want to save it on my calendar. I want to know who's coming and who's going. I don't, yes or no, and then get out. Try to do something. Roger Bannister, I'm going to try to break the 4-minute mile today. No, you're never going to do it. You're going to break your leg running. Today's the day I'm going to do a 4-minute mile. You're going to get it. Eventually it will happen. This is also a lie detector test. Okay, so say, Maggie, you want them to show the nano or whatever widget. Hey, Caleb, go show that widget. Okay, I'll try. Boop, stop, Caleb. I need you to tell me you are going to do it or you're not. Oh, well, and then they have a couple more questions. What would that mean? He was never going to do it. They're like, yeah, I'll try to do it because I want to be nice to you, but you had no intention of doing it. Get rid of that word. Anybody here work out at the gym? Okay. Next time you go to the gym, do this. It's going to blow your mind. I want you to go away. I'm just going to use a bench press, whatever weight you use. Say I'm bench pressing something like 100 pounds, okay, and I'm bench pressing it, and I normally do it like 10 times. I'm just using easy math. And then go, you know what? I'm going to try my best to lift this thing 10 times and do it. Your arms will shake a little bit, you'll sweat a little bit, and then reset yourself and go, you know what? I'm strong, I'm powerful, I'm going to lift this 15 times. You're like, it's weird. You ever seen people, I got a torn ACL, so it's harder for me. They're like, try to do this. They're balancing, right? They're all flopping around. If you go, I am balanced, your body sticks. It's weird. You can do that in your room tonight. You're all hopping around, go, I am balanced, say it out loud, and you'll stop moving. That's how powerful your brain is. And what's crazy is you remove this out of your vocabulary, it makes your life better. You're more authentic and genuine. Okay? Another word is maybe. There's no place for the word maybe. You're not committed. Other than, is it going to snow this weekend? Maybe. That's okay. Are you going to go and give it your all this month? Maybe. That's not okay. That's what I mean by that. So you want to change those. The word I think. You either know or you don't know. So they had everybody knows what's a little train that could or whatever. What's it called? The little train that goes up the mountain.
Thomas.
Yes, thank you. A little red engine. It's like, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. The whole point of that was, that cartoon was to get them to believe that he could, and that's why I got over the hill. I would change the words. Okay, the words are, I know I can, I know I can, I did, I am. However I want to do those. But it wouldn't be, I think I can. Okay? You ask somebody, hey, can you go over this car? Yeah, I think I can. Let me ask you, can you go over that car? Yes or no? Here's another good one. Get rid of the word problems. This is a stress thing. If I come to you in the morning and go, hey, we got 3 problems to work in, what immediately happens to you? You get stressed out. That's everyone. Okay, it's every business, everyone. Change that word from problems to circumstances. It's crazy. I learned this from a leadership school. They go, change that word. I did, and it made my life less stressed. Because now we got 3 circumstances to deal with. Yeah, we'll get them done, no big deal. But I got 3 major problems. This is stressing you out. Another one is the word goals. Look, I know every dealer wants you to do your goals. What are you going to do this year? Everybody does their goals. Been in this business 20 years. When we ask people to do a forecast, what they're going to do next year in F&I, who can tell me what it normally looks like? How much are they going to go up per copy next year? The last 20 years, I'm 90% the same answer. So if I gave somebody a forecast that, here's your number, you did $1,000 a car last year, what's your next year going to be? Yeah, $100. And then the answer to get there is what? I'm going to have a great positive attitude. I'm going to work harder. You're going to be $100. There's no plan. Okay? There's really no belief. Which we'll talk about that in a minute, how to get that actual plan together. But change your word from goals to outcomes. 100%. I've seen so much stuff happen with the group over the last 6-7 years through that leadership stuff, and I'm completely taking it from them. I'll give you credit on tape. Taking it from them because I thought that was great. But as soon as you get rid of the word goals and make it outcomes, everything changes. Don't do a New Year's resolution, do a New Year's outcome list. Here's what I will achieve this year versus here's what I would like to achieve this year. Big difference. One's committed, one's not. And you can lie to everybody else, but you can't lie to yourself. Okay, so like if there's a commitment, there's nothing out in this world that you can't get if you want it. Okay, look, I want to lose 50 pounds. Committed because I like steak and wine. Okay, committed. However, it's available. I could if I wanted. I just have to make the commitment to do it, right? That's with anything in business. Another thing, especially in F&I, the word's good enough. God, I hate this. Here's what it sounds like. Oh, the printer just prints that form weird. I got to click it 3 times and slide it this way. It's good enough. It works. No, you're paying thousands of dollars for a computer system. It should be right. My sales presentation is good enough. My salespeople are good enough. Get rid of good enough. Good enough doesn't do any good. Good enough is a nice way of saying that really sucked. Then you can go through anything that gives you negative thought, a negative word. It's going to hurt you when you're communicating and really when you're selling something. Because I'm going to talk about that in a minute. And the last word my wife asked me to put in is the word but. This is for arguments. If you're arguing with somebody and me and Ashley are having an argument about something, and she made a point, and I go and validate her point, and then end it with, but, and just get rid of the word but. It doesn't help you. This isn't even a business thing. This is a partner thing. Don't say the word but. Wait like 2 hours later, hey, I have an idea. And bring it back up, right? And then the last thing is that you want to write down for yourself is, what is your story? What do you want your story to be for the next 10 years in this business? Who are you? Really? Are you here just for an F&I manager? Are you here for a great career? Are you here to learn something, to jump somewhere else? Who do you want to be in this business? Because you have a chance to be whoever the hell you want to be in the next 10 years. But it's up to you, and it's up to you how much you put into it. So those are things really, the words, and with the starting off with the right mindset, it all leads into a good presentation and a good way to manage. Okay, so tie this in. So for example, you mentioned the doctors. Love that. For 5 years I've been doing that skit. They actually made a commercial of it. I wish I actually should clip that and show it. But you're going to go get a surgery, and you got one doctor that comes in and goes, you know what, Amy? And you're getting your rotator cuff surgery. Hey, what, you're going to come back, and we're going to take care of you. Whole surgery is going to take about 45 minutes. you're going to be back in the waiting room for about 2 hours. Make sure you're okay. Everything's going to be great. And in 3 weeks, we'll come back in and do rehab, and you'll have full use of your arm in about 2 months. Okay. Versus, hey, Amy, the surgery should take about, 2 to 4 hours, and hopefully, we can get you out of the waiting room today, and maybe in about a few weeks, come and do some rehab, and you might be able to throw something. Think about that, because we present it that way. I've actually seen presentations from trainers that taught people to start a presentation with, Mr. Customer, legally by our state, I have to go over all these products with you. Like I know some of you have heard that before. Now put yourself in a customer point of view. Really? That sounds exciting. You really have to go over these with me, but the state requires you, so I really don't want it. That's literally what you're saying. Your words are powerful.